It's Friday, May 23rd, 2014. I am Frankie Finger Dinks, and you're watching an all-new episode of Ask Frankie Friday.
Ask Frankie Friday. Not today. Don't ask him today. Ask Frankie Friday. Well, maybe you should ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. You know what? Go ahead and ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. Then he'll answer you on Friday.
That's right. What up, homies? Thanks for tuning in for this week's AFF. We are experiencing a Q&A episode. Yay! So we're going to get caught up on all your questions, and it's going to be all good. So if everyone's ready,
let's go!
All right, Cameron isn't ready. Oh, are you ready now? All right, let's try this again.
Let's go!
Let's answer your questions.
Alright, homies, the first question comes from the homie Cameron Capadia. He asks, how long are trick clips supposed to be? That's a very good question. If you email a trick clip to be shown right here on FSS, it should just be a single trick clip. The length really doesn't matter. It's probably not going to be too long if it's just a single trick. Also, it probably can't be too long or it won't attach to your email. So yeah, just record a single trick clip
and send it.
Alright guys, the next one is from Chana Bitor. Could you review a Tech Deck scooter? You know what? A lot of people have asked me this. I probably won't, but only because I fingerboard. I don't really finger scooter, so it is what it is. I gotta keep it FB.
Shall we?
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Lloyd Griffiths. I don't understand the comment contest. Well, it's very simple. On Two Finger Tuesday, I ask you guys a question, sort of like, if I owned a restaurant, what would it be called? Then you guys think of a funny original answer to put down there in the comments. It could be something like,
Frankie's Sickety Soup Store?
or whatever you come up with. Then on the following week's TFT episode, I announced 3 winners that I picked. So every Tuesday, I'm either asking a new question or announcing 3 winners. So make sure you tune in on Tuesday and participate in the comment contest.
It's all good.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Josh Kruger. What would you recommend? Grippy tape or foam tape? Now actually, FSS grippy tape is foam tape. I just named it grippy tape because it's super grippy. I think you can see there. Grippy tape is actually foam tape. It's very, very good.
Very grippy.
That's just the name.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie The Code Zero. What is your favorite type of fingerboard? Now, I realize we got some new subs out there that might not know. My favorite kind of fingerboard is the K-Deck from AphlikshunFingerboards.com. You see right down there it says Aphlikshun. It's got the high kicks. I like high kicks.
It is what it is.
That is definitely my favorite. Alright guys, the next one is from the homie G Fingerboard. Frankie, when is FSS homework coming? Now, FSS homework probably won't be making a comeback. It's just too hard to keep track of everything without video responses. If YouTube brings back video responses, I definitely will bring back the FSS homework, but until then, it's just too hard to keep track of everything.
Shall we?
Alright guys, the next one is from Adam Henry. When will Aphlikshun sell decks again? The last time I talked to Phil, who is the owner of Aphlikshun, he told me that he was trying to get everything stocked back up, so really, I don't know. That's all I know. So just keep checking back. Hopefully he will get stuff back in stock, but I don't know what's going on. Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Rory Paul. When is the next big contest? The next big contest is probably going to be next month, so stay tuned for that.
Be on the lookout.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie The Mystic Gamers. Frankie, what do you use to film your videos? I use a camera. Next question.
Just teasing.
The camera that I use is a Canon Vixia HF S100, and to edit, I use Sony Vegas 12.
It is what it is.
Pretty basic.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Fila Pin. Frankie, what's your favorite trick? Probably gonna be the nollie flip.
Too much fun.
And it's all about the fun. Alright guys, the next one is from the homie AJU. When is the old TFT coming back?
The old TFT?
Well, utilizing the magic of YouTube, you can go back and watch any old TFT episode at any time.
Time travel.
Alright guys, the last question of today's Q&A episode is from the homie Finger Flickin' Boy. He asked, Frankie, how do you feel about having made 800 videos? You know what? I feel fine about making them, but what I really feel great about is that someone's watched my 800 videos. I could just be anyone posting 800 videos, 900, even 1,000 videos. Doesn't matter. Until you guys watch them, they're just videos. So thank you guys for watching 800 videos. That's what it is. Alright guys, thank you to everyone who asked the question, and if you have a question for me, the best place in the world to put it,
Right down there in the comments.
that's where I look for my new questions, and I'll look for yours next time. What? Alright guys, this is a Q&A episode, and we normally don't do anything but Q&A, but on Fridays we do have the Weirdo Wheel, so we still gotta take care of that biz. So let's head on over and spin that wheel! Alright! Alright, homies, we're back at the wheel. We've got 6 new contestants. 2 of them are gonna be getting a spin, so let's find out who they be. First off, we got Abby E. from Rochester, Nevada, Henry H. from Louviers, Colorado, Jackson S. from Corpus Christi, Texas, Lloyd G. from the UK, Morgan F. from Thayston, Vermont, and the homie Tamsin from Singapore. You'll notice right over here we got the spin again, and right here in this lucky spot, everyone, if it lands right in here, everyone gets a spin. So let's not waste any time. Let's find out who the first person will be. Abby E, come on down! Don't really come on down, but you get the first spin. Alright! Just a side note, if it lands on the same name twice, that equals a spin again. Only 1 spin per time, people. Here we go, let's find out who the second spinner is. Spin again! Morgan F. So, Abby E is gonna get the first spin, Morgan F is gonna get the second, and before we can find out what they're gonna win, we gotta change the wheel. Allow me. Alright, we've got the wheel set up the same way as always. Let's go around it. Original sticker, remix sticker, pack of weirdo wheels, pack of slippy tape, yo-yay and head stickers, change and remix stickers, a pack of pivot cups, head sticker, yo-yay sticker, change sticker, back to original. So it is what it is. Abby E, you're up first. Let's see what it's gonna be. Original sticker. Alright, Morgan F, you're up. What's it gonna be? Change and remix.
Sweet freebies, homies.
Thank you to everyone who sent in Frankie mail hoping to get a shot at the wheel. And if you would like a shot at it, you know what you gotta do. Back to you, Frankie. Thanks, Frankie.
Sweet freebies.
Alright then, Bubbles and Bubettes, that is it for this Q&A episode of AFF. Make sure you tune in Tuesday for TFT, and don't forget that you gotta email your trick clips to be featured right here on FSS. While you're at it, email your pics and drawings for the Frankie Frame and represent. Send in your Frankie mail and or buy an FSS product. Ask me a question for next Friday's Ask Frankie episode. Thank you guys for watching and supporting FSS. I really appreciate. Now, very gently, without giving a wall up to your laptop, I will see you guys sooner than later.